I found myself in Wonderland. It was a scary place. It was a beautiful place. I think I'm late, but I'm not sure. Who in the world am I? Who am I? I almost think I can remember feeling a little different, but I'm not the same. Would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? I grew curiouser and curiouser. I'm afraid I can't explain myself, sir, because I'm not myself, you see. Have I gone mad? I'm afraid so. But let me tell you something. The best people usually are. Let's get started. So first things first, you're going to have to go online and order yourself an Alice in Wonderland costume. This is a generic Alice in Wonderland costume that I got on eBay for $16. Now you're going to have to give yourself lots of extra time when you order this because it does come from China usually. So it takes about 4 weeks to get to Canada, for example. So it's really good to order as far ahead as possible. And it needs to have a detachable white apron. Then you're going to need to get a used bra from your bra drawer, or you can go buy one. Then you have to head to Walmart or your local drugstore and get yourself some liquid stitch. And go to your local dollar store and get yourself a few sheets of jewels. I got these for $2 a piece at the dollar store at Dollarama by my house. And I got a sheet of really thick jewels so that we can add some contrast. Then I got myself a blue bow, and this is so adorable. This is gonna go perfect. Then I went to Value Village, and for $1.99, I got a strand, a really long strand of pearls. So the big thing about this is you're more than welcome to do exactly what I'm doing, or you can fabricate your own Alice in Wonderland pieces that I've got here with your own fabric and frillies and everything from the fabric store. What I'm gonna do is cut this outfit in half because I really only want the lower part of this skirt, and I'm too lazy to make a full skirt because I'm kind of in a rush this week and I literally had to leave the next day. I'm gonna take my scissors and cut across the top of the skirt. And when I cut, I'm leaving at least 1 inch of space. And that hem is key in this process because that's what's gonna create that high-waisted skirt and our hem for the apron to sit on. And now I've cut my dress in half, and you can see with that 1 inch piece at the top, I took it, folded it, and then I sewed it to create a really nice hem for our high-waisted skirt. And also with the zipper in the back, you are welcome to install a new zipper, or you can just sew the skirt on yourself, and that's what I did because again, I had no time, and it actually worked out pretty darn good. So the next step in this video is making the jeweled bra. Now this is going to be a repeat of my Rave bra tutorial, so I have linked the video that you can watch where I go into great detail about making a jeweled bra, and it's linked right here and down below for you guys. I'm going to be using small jewels on the outside and then larger jewels on the inside. So I'm just taking my liquid stitch and I am gluing the jewels onto the bra. And what's so great about this part is it's totally up to you what you want your bra to look like. The creative possibilities are endless. So the next step is putting on our beads. And this is a little bit finicky, so you have to make sure that you measure properly to see like where they look good on you and what kind of, hanging length is appropriate depending on your size and how tall you are. So I'm just taking a needle and thread, and I have folded the beads perfectly in half so they match in length, and I'm just sewing it to the middle part of the bra. And don't worry about that part looking kind of weird right now because we're going to take a bow and cover it up later. Then I'm taking one side of the beads and I'm just measuring to see how they're going to hang and make sure that they're the perfect length. And then I'm going to find the perfect spot on the back of the bra to sew these beads on. And you can see that I've doubled up the beads to make this really nice kind of chandelier effect. And that's the only word I can use to describe it. Oh, and I also found this amazing necklace in my studio that matched perfectly with the outfit, so I threw it on the mannequin because I'm going to add this to my outfit as the finishing touch. And I'm just finishing sewing on this piece because it's hanging perfectly, and then I'm going to match this on the other side and do the exact same thing. Now I'm just taking our beautiful blue bow and I'm measuring it to make sure that it fits perfectly. And then I'm going to take the needle and thread and thread it through the back of the bow first. And then I'm going to thread it onto the middle part of the bra. Be really careful because I poked myself a whole bunch with the needle at this point. So the final step for this bra is to take your apron and you want to measure the straps of the apron to fit the length of your bra straps. And we're going to take this and cut it and sew it perfectly onto the bra straps so we get that beautiful Alice apron effect. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. And honestly, that's why I was so happy to order my costume online, because it's just so much easier to construct this outfit when you already have the pieces pre-made on the apron, because you're literally just cutting the apron apart and sewing them onto your outfit. So now I'm just measuring the apron piece onto my bra strap to make sure it looks good, it's cohesive, it matches up perfectly, and then I'm going to start sewing the apron part all the way along the length of my bra strap right to the back of my bra. Then I'm going to repeat the exact same process on the other side. And then the last and final step is to cut off any excess pieces from your Alice apron and just keep the lower half in perfect condition. And that's what's going to wrap around the high-waisted skirt that we made earlier. And you just take it, tie it up in the back, and you are done. And there you have it, your brand new Alice in Wonderland costume. How puzzling these changes are. I never know what I'm going to be from one minute to another. Imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality. Sometimes I wish I had never gone down that rabbit hole. In another moment, down went Alice, down the rabbit hole, never once considering how she was going to get out again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you have amazing Alice in Wonderland costumes. Thank you so much for watching.